So before I ordered the Nyingma book so right now I'm reading a bunch of Longchenpa, Longchen Rabjam stuff, which is really interesting, and this was my husband's favorite stuff. Um, and it isn't as exciting to the person. I think it's more exciting. I mean, it's like a lot of stuff about colors and things, very very colorful. And then these colors are then applied through everything else that you do, but it kind of exists backwards, that he had done all of those things and then essentialized the colors into these things, and the Ali Kali is where I'm at right now, I think a little bit past that. And, but right before that I was reading the red and white yogini practice. And I noticed that Naguma and Sukhasiddhi, or red yogini and white yogini, had necklaces of fresh heads, and I was just wondering how that happened. In some of the places where the dharmas are being broken apart, where you have someone who has an established personhood who's doing a lot of killing, and you have someone who has established personhood, but it's female personhood, who can then look over all of that the wind did, all of that the animals did, and say, this person was susceptible, this person hadn't guarded themselves from the jinn, basically. And they hadn't guarded themselves from the jinn because of these factors. And some of these factors made death incumbent upon them, and it came on the wind. In that case, they were not aborted, but executed. And with that allows the women to have necklaces of fresh heads. So I was thinking about that this morning, and I think that's going to be our relationship. I'm just trying to patch up the tradition that King Saud was the sun chief here in America, that he became that because the white people gave him some things to parse, and he realized what they were, and he took the power for himself. That they were struggling over the Indians bundle. They knew what he would be if he had grown up here. And then my husband then was working on getting some of the extended Chakravartin bundle out of the various kingdoms of the world and the various other defaulted places. And that I was able to put all 8 spokes on the wheel. But that's why this place won't accept a king, is because it is where the Chakravartin sits.